russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Castrating the marks.
Corey Lee with the Wrestling Observer. Now, there has been
he knows Corey Lee by name, bro.
Before the guy said his name, he said, "Hi, Corey." Yeah.
Hi, Corey. He knows Corey Lee by name, bro.
Yeah, and this isn't like the media calls where they're introduced ahead of time. They just put up their hand and get pointed at. So it wasn't somebody said, "Now we got Corey Lee from the Observer." Tony knew who he was.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey. Corey Lee with the Wrestling Observer. Now, there has been what I would consider a lot of chatter online.
Are you assuming coffee's in this cup?
I don't know what I'm assuming is in that cup. Normally, if you have coffee in a paper cup, you got the sleeve around it, and he never does.
Look at the serious Tony face right here.
Oh, well, that face will probably be there for about 3 seconds until he gives another face.
Yeah.
There has been what I would consider a lot of chatter online, negativity in regards to.
Wait a minute. How did that? Oh, okay, let's think about this for a second. How did that comment garner that reaction?
I don't know.
That reaction. Okay, is that reaction surprised? Because he's surprised of the negativity online to AEW.
The face was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, like really? Negativity, really?
It's been.
I like this one. This might be my favorite look. Him in the cup.
That right there.
What I would consider a lot of chatter online, negativity in regards to.
What is that?
I don't know, but then we go into a smile.
Bro, can I tell you something? That one look is so unsincere. That tells you that this question was set up, because there is no way in the world he would react to that comment that way. There's no way he would react to it that way. He knows. That right there tells you, bro, you know the expert, Jeff, what they read body language and all that shit, and they tell you what's going on. That look right there tells you that he knew this question was coming.
Well, this might be the absolute worst question in the history of the scrum.
Because that look makes no sense with what the guy is saying.
It's been what I would consider a lot of chatter online, negativity in regards to the product. And obviously, you're just coming off a brand new television deal. You're going to be on Max. You're going to be doing all this stuff.
But what is? Well, I don't understand the looks. They don't make any sense with what the guy's freaking saying.
Well, what the guy's freaking saying, this is the most embarrassing thing I've heard. This is the worst suck-up question I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I don't know. Jeff, we've seen a lot of bad
stuff.
No,
this one's bad. This is bad.
Obviously, you're just coming off a brand new television deal. You're going to be on Max. You're going to be doing all this stuff. Do you guys have at least a strategy for next year to try to combat a lot of this negativity that festers online and is basically done for almost
These faces don't make any sense. Nobody else would make these faces but Tony Khan. They don't make any sense to what the guy is saying.
What a stupid question. What you're going to combat negativity online? How? What a stupid question. Make the product better. Maybe there'll be less negative people.
Look at his eyes, Dad.
But they just expect everybody to say it's great. That's the problem. Yeah. What their negativity, how much of that is constructive criticism?
Yeah.
Right. But no, everything has to be positive.
That festers online and
is
basically done for almost monetary reasons to basically bring down.
It's done for monetary reasons. So what he's saying is like this show right here, we don't believe what we're saying.
Right.
We love AEW. It's awesome.
Right. We're doing this to make money.
We're doing it just to make money. Yeah. Because there's money in that. Right.
Yeah.
So that festers online and is basically done for almost monetary reasons to basically bring down what you guys are doing when you guys are literally, having in regards to money, your best year that you've had since you've started. Like I said, I just see it online, and it's difficult. It's hard. It's hard to watch if you're a fan of AEW to just see
this guy. Like, seriously. I hope he's at every scrum. This guy, give this guy a question at every scrum.
Call him by his proper name, please.
Corey. Yes. Yeah. Corey, please, because you have the best kiss ass question I've ever heard. I want more of these.
Just, again, a lot of the negativity in regards to, and it's bad faith negativity as well. So
I think
bad faith negativity, but that's the mindset.
Well, what is bad faith negative? What does that mean? Like,
I'm assuming not being honest, faking it for money or whatever he was implying before. That is the mentality, and it starts with him with everything's great show. Is you have to be always positive, talking about how awesome AEW is, and they don't want to hear anything other than that.
Right.
And they'll dismiss it as bad faith, just trying to make money.
Yeah.
It's like what Meltzer tries to do with Bischoff.
Yeah.
He'll try to steer you in a different direction to avoid the fact that Bischoff is actually saying. It's the same thing here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just being negative. They're just being trolls. Don't listen to what they're saying. Well, that's the problem, is what a lot of these people are saying is what's wrong with your product.
There's, like you said, so many great positive things. I'm really excited about all the great things we're doing. And like you said, it is the biggest year in terms of success and achieving a big goal in the history of AEW. And that's really saying something. Last year, we made a lot of history going to Wembley Stadium. We sold 81,035 tickets, over 81,000 tickets sold. We set the world record for tickets sold. And even then, people tried to poke holes in what we did last year, saying
now it's the world record for tickets sold.
I think it's the world record for wrestling.
Yeah, but that's not what he said. He said the world record for tickets sold. He did not say for wrestling.
Right.
You only sold, allegedly, people said 73,000, but we sold 81,000. But the fact that people would even try to hold up 73,000, if it even was that, like, it would be a bad thing. That's amazing. What an amazing achievement to have the kind of
Tony. They wouldn't be scrutinizing it as much if you guys didn't make T-shirts that said 81.
You're exactly right, Jeff. Just how they scrutinize the product, because you're saying how great it is every 5 minutes. So by you saying how great it is, you got people there saying, no, it's not. By you saying this, bro, you're drawing negativity, man, rather than just go about your business and write and produce a show every week.
Success we had at Wembley Stadium, that's an amazing achievement. Then this year to make a historic media rights deal, which really sets the stage for what we were just talking about.
How's it historic?
Because, bro, they've been in business for 5 years, and it's the biggest media rights deal they've ever got for a company that's been in business for 5 years.
Yeah, it's weird to say that when WWE, the one that they just got, that would be historic.
Yeah.
So this, wow, okay, sure, it's a shitload of money, but it's not compared to the one that WWE got.
Yeah, it's historic for AEW.
With rated FTR for what's happening with the Death Riders and all the great things that are going to be coming at the mother of all simulcast this Wednesday, which, like you said, sets the stage for a new media rights deal, sets a stage for a new platform for us. But really, I just think it's like the biggest opportunity and the biggest moment for us. It's really when we first.
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care, bro. What's so important about where all this shit is airing? If it sucks, nobody's going to watch it. It doesn't matter where it's airing or where it's streaming. Just because it's streaming on Max, people are going to watch it, bro. What don't they understand? That doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter where the show is. If it sucks, nobody's going to watch it, bro.
And why do they think that this simulcast would mean anything to the viewer? What are they going to do? Set up 2 TVs and put one on TBS and one on Max and watch the same show on 2 different screens? They're going to watch one or the other. So the simulcast has no meaning to the individual viewer. They're going to watch on a screen. Right. So I don't understand why they're acting like this is such a big deal for the fans.
Us, it's really when we first set out with AEW years ago, this was the big goal, to do something sustainable. This was always the big opportunity out there in front of us. We renewed the media rights contract actually in January 2020. We had just started, and they were really happy with us, and we got a new deal, and it was a big deal for Dynamite, and it even gave us opportunities going forward that were beyond what anybody could have ever hoped at the start of AEW, but it was only the beginning. And then when we did that deal, we knew that, okay, coming out of 2024, there's going to be a real opportunity for AEW to become,
bro, it's this simple. Like, and nobody wants to go here. It's this simple. If you are a billionaire and you have endless amounts of money, and you have a company that creates content, bro, you're going to get a deal with a network. It's that simple. And you got to understand, everything that this guy is sitting there and boasting about is because his dad's a billionaire. If he did not have billions and billions and billions of dollars, Tony Khan would not be in this spot. That's the only reason, bro, he's in this spot.
But you know what he could do with that? Because you can't fault him for that part. You can't fault him for that. What's he going to do? Turn it down and say no? Okay, so his dad gave him millions and millions of dollars. He started this company. But what he should be doing with that is now making that money into even more money. Grow it. Right. That would be all him.
Right.
So if he turned AEW into this huge money maker, successful, they're selling out shows, everybody's watching him on TV, the dad thing goes away. Now Tony is responsible for this, right?
Yeah.
Just like Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince McMahon, if it wasn't for his dad, he would have never had that in the first place because it wouldn't have existed, right?
Right.
So he gets it. I know he bought it from him or whatever, but a lot of that stuff came because of who his father was. But he eclipsed his father,
right? And
he made it. Tony could do the same thing here, but he's not. We're at the point where they're only still in business because nobody's footing this. TNT doesn't have to foot this bill. Turner doesn't have to foot the bill for any of this, right?
Right.
They probably just make whatever they make because Tony's paying for everything.
Yeah.
And why? Because of his dad. So to get out of that conversation, he could do that, but he's got to do it his own way and continue to have the product that they have.
One of the largest sports organizations in terms of television, and also this opportunity to enter into streaming. And there are so many favorable figures about AEW. I learned things in the media rights negotiation about AEW that I didn't know. The affinity of AEW fans, the empirical evidence that AEW's fans are so loyal to the product and so happy with the product and so committed to it, it's really, really strong. And I think our digital presence is really going to grow starting this week with the launch of AEW on Max. There's a great opportunity for new fans to come to the show, and for everybody who watched the show on TBS for years can keep watching the show on TBS. But I think people will also really enjoy the streaming experience and a chance for people to go back and watch a lot of the classic AEW shows, recent shows. We'll start building out that library of content, and really, I think so many great things happening. But anytime we do something great in AEW, I think it's amazing to look back at how many great things have happened in 5 years. But anytime we have a chance to do something like what we're going to do this Wednesday and this Saturday with our first simulcast on TBS and TNT with Max, it's massive. And that's why it was great to be able to sit up here with Rated FTR and to talk about what is going to happen this Wednesday and this week with the launch of.
Yeah. Okay. Until Jeff, wait a minute, Jeff. A bowl game was on Wednesday. A bowl game. Oh shit, man! A bowl game was on, and that's why they didn't watch, bro. A bowl game was on. That's why they didn't watch the simulcast. Oh, wait a minute, bro.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer did a big number as well.
Oh, they're still playing Rudolph after Christmas, bro.
Well, Matthew Ortiz also sent this in. You might want this on a T-shirt. I don't know.
That's tremendous. But you all right, Jeff? Like like that means nothing to a television viewer. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a big deal for them because,
Yeah.
all right, now we're going to be in two different places. We have a chance to grab more people. Yeah,
Right.
but to the people he's speaking to, why do they care?
Yeah.